Dating in 2023. Ha, don't make me laugh. You want me to date in 2023? I tried. Believe me, I tried. I tried. And let me tell you why it hasn't worked out. I genuinely tried a couple of times. I've tried. Dating in 2023 is terrible. Simply put, it's terrible and it's hard to do. It's really hard to do. Dating in 2023, man, like, how do you do it? Like, where do you start? Like, how do you begin? Like, comment down below how this go, because I clearly don't know how it goes. I don't know what's going on. And it's crazy because in 2023, man, like, you can't really hold women accountable. It's like when you do, you're an asshole and like people come at you, like, if you hold them accountable. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, I just want like an emotionally intelligent, mature accountability queen. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need, because everything else is just, it's stressful, man. Like, I ain't got time for it, man. I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it. Like, I don't like temporary vibes, and I don't want to give up on people as easily, but I'm not taking no bullshit. Like, I'm not settling on, you know what I'm saying? If it's not, I have preferences and I have standards for my life. So if it's not at a certain level, I'm not accepting it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just, I know my worth and I know what I deserve. And I know what I'm going to give you. And if you're not giving that back to me, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. I just can't. Like, and if you take offense to that, I'm not sorry. Like, come to my level and then you're good. And I don't mean like level, like, when I say come to my level, I'm saying my level of effort, my level of intellectual like stimulation that I'm gonna give you, my level of affection that I'm gonna give you, my level of communication I'm gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? How I like to do things. You know what I'm saying? My level of maturity, my level of accountability that I'm gonna take if I'm wrong or if I do something wrong, or, you know what I'm saying, if I miss a step. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say come to my level. And if you're not there, there's nothing we can do. There's no way we're gonna work. It's so hard, man. It's a bunch of mind games. It's a bunch of assumptions. It's a bunch of confusion. Bunch of just games in general, man. And from my experience, it's mostly coming from women, man. And it's like, damn, I hate to sound like that guy, like that's just blaming women. But it's just from my experience. Obviously, I'm dealing with women, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect at all, but like, even when I mess up, I take accountability. I don't meet a lot of women that take accountability. I just don't. Like, I meet a woman that does something wrong and I point it out and they're mad. Or like, I meet a woman that does something that I might not necessarily be comfortable with, and I point it out to him and I talk to him just how I'm talking right now. Not raising my voice, not cursing, not calling him, none of that. Just regular communication, and then it be a problem. Like, it's crazy. It's like most women these days want to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and then you just accept them how they are. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's probably not gonna work for you, and it ain't gonna work for me. It's not gonna happen. You can. It's a difference between trying to completely change somebody and you know, trying to push them to become the best version of themselves, or like to be more mature, to take more accountability, communicate better, to open up more. A lot of people just don't need to be dating in general. Like, you haven't healed. If you can't open up to somebody, you don't need to be dating. You need to heal first. If you can't express your feelings, you don't need to be dating nobody. You need to heal first. And it's okay. It don't make you a bad person. You're human. It's okay. Heal first before you involve yourself with people and you know you're not ready to. If you're not ready to respect someone's preferences or their boundaries, heal first. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to compromise in relationships. Like, you're not gonna meet somebody and they're just gonna accept everything. Like, it may be a couple of things in there you may need to change that not necessarily is changing you as a person. It could be just changing your energy towards them, or your mindset towards a relationship, or towards communication, or towards all of the stuff that I talked about. That'll just be for the greater good. Like, it'll make y'all work. You feel me? Like, it's hard because, like, I don't be knowing what direction to go. Like, you gotta read girls' minds. You gotta just off the bat know what they like. I've met a lot of women in my life. I've I know a lot of things that a lot of women really like, physically, mentally, emotionally. I know a lot of things that they really like. But on the other hand, every woman, every person that you meet is completely different. I'm not gonna just off the bat do something for you that I did for another girl just because she loved it. You're completely different. So I'm learning you. And if you're not vocal and like speak up, how am I supposed to know what you like? I know it's a thin line between, me doing something just because you told me to do it and then me just knowing. Sometimes a guy just not gonna know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not wrong with telling somebody what you want or like or whatever, and then they do it. Like, you'll be able to tell if they're doing it just because you said it, or if they're doing it because it's genuine and they really want to make you happy. Like, you'll see a difference. I had a problem with that too. Like, a lot of the times I say the same thing. I'd be like, I don't want you to do it just because I said it. I want you to do it just because, like, that's who you are or how you are. But I feel like if we live that way, we'll never meet nobody and never date anybody. Like, it'd be so much harder to find somebody that we like match with. Um, I know I'm shirtless all the time, but like, I live in Florida, it's hot, and like, I'm really like a real life Tarzan. I don't think nothing of it. I'll just be shirtless. Anyway, um, yeah, like, it's definitely difficult. It's difficult and it's confusing, man, and it's stressful, bro. It's stressful, and it's very materialistic a lot of the times too. Like, as a man, life is already hard. We have an enormous amount of pressure on us to make money, to like build our value, to do all of that. Not to mention, like, we don't have nobody to talk to about nothing. Nothing. Like, there's nobody we can talk to about feelings. And if you have feelings, you're weak in this society, or you're not man enough, or whatever the case may be. We don't have nobody to talk to ever about nothing. Like, we've been through our entire life. Like, that's hard. I don't think women think about this shit or even give a fuck. Like, a lot of women will treat you like you're nothing, like you're trash, you're dirt under the rug. And that's a bad vibe. And like, as a society, we just accepting the behavior. Like, that's not cool to do to anybody. I'm never gonna treat a bum on the street, a homeless person, a woman, a baby, an old person. I'm never gonna treat nobody like they're nothing, no matter what they have, and no matter how they look or none of that. If they're a horrible person and I know that, then they may get treated differently. But if I don't know you, I'm not gonna just off the bat treat you like a horrible person because I may have met somebody of your gender or of your look and they did whatever. Like, that's a bad vibe. Like, you need to fix yourself. You need to take accountability. You need to look in the mirror. You need to fix yourself. That's never been a good vibe, to treat people like they're less than or you're better than them. Like, that's you're not a good person if you do that. I don't care what nobody says. A lot of people, the internet, music, or whatever may be accepting this behavior, but that shit is not cool. It's never been cool to do to anybody. You feel me? Like, if men acted like women, y'all think y'all hate us now, y'all would not talk to us. Ladies, for all my ladies watching this shit, would you talk to me if I always talked about how, like, I'm the baddest, or like I'm the prettiest girl ever, or like I'm better than a lot of women because I look good or have like big boobs or a nice butt? Like, would you talk to me? Not big boobs and nice butt, I'm a man, but like, I got muscles and like nice abs. Like, would you talk to me if I acted like that? Probably not. Would you talk to me if I treated you like I didn't want you? No, you wouldn't talk to me. Would you talk to me if like I didn't act like I wanted you, or like I didn't open up to you? I wasn't affectionate. I wasn't like communicative. Would you talk to me? That may be a hard one because I feel like a lot of women I've met have talked to dudes like that. I don't know why you do, because there's men out there that are different and will open up to you and be vulnerable and be honest, be transparent, be emotional to a certain degree, and be affectionate. Like, you know what I'm saying? They exist, man. Like, you should never settle. They exist. Everything you want exists. But like, you wouldn't talk to me. You definitely wouldn't talk to me. If I was broke and like I expected you to take care of me, you wouldn't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all may feel like a man is supposed to do that or whatever. That's cool. That's fine. That's your preference. Cool. But like, Basically, the point I'm making is a lot of things women do that they wouldn't deal with for a second if men did it. I hear it a lot now that, you know, men act like women, they're sassy, all this stuff. So y'all already getting a taste of like how y'all don't want to deal with the men that are acting like women. Y'all act just like that. It is hard as fuck to deal with you. It is. And I love women, and I think women are amazing. There's a lot of amazing women, but like a lot of y'all make it hard as hell to deal with you. And you just feel like we should because maybe you got money or a good job or your ass is fat or your boobs is big or your face is pretty. Whatever the case may be. Any smart man is not gonna deal with that shit. Any mature man or a man that got like stuff going for himself is not gonna deal with that. Like a lot of y'all will get offended when a man has preferences or like standards for himself. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Any smart woman will be happy about that, because when I meet a woman that has standards and preferences, that is attractive. Like when you set standards for yourself and you know, put your foot down with all of them, that is attractive. You're a woman of worth. Like you're not just gonna let anybody treat you any kind of way, do any kind of thing. That is attractive. So it should be attractive to you when you meet a man that's the same way. Not every man is gonna come along and just deal with you just because you said so, or because you're pretty or got a nice body. Like I'm not doing that, and I hope most men aren't, because I know some probably do, but I'm not doing that. There's plenty of women in the world that are beautiful, that will treat you like a king, that will show you emotion, that will be nurturing, that will care, that will, you know, like give you a sweet and nice vibe and not be like argumentative or like stressful, basically. Like dating is stressful, and it be the simplest stuff that y'all can change that'll make it not stressful. Like, don't overthink. Talk to me. Communicate with me. Whatever you overthinking about, talk to me. When we talk about it and you get your answer, boom. Those thoughts that you create in your head, they're gone because you spoke to me. Don't just be off on your own overthinking the situation. Just come talk to me. Like, because I'm going to come talk to you. I'm going to set the standard of how this should go. Like, I'm going to communicate a certain way. I'm going to be transparent a certain way. I'm going to be vulnerable a certain way. I'm going to communicate with you for sure a certain way, through the phone, through text. I'm going to plan dates. Like, I'm going to make times and places that we're going to go to. But, like, if you're not doing all of those same things, why would a man want to continue talking to you? And it's so simple. Like, what's so hard about that? If you like me, like, what's so hard about that? You know what I mean? It's not that hard to do. Like, it's really not. When you really into somebody, it's not hard to do. Like, why is that an issue? Like, I don't believe in, like, this is just my personal preference. Like, everything I do, you can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in chasing a woman, but I believe in pursuing. And my point was back to what I said, where I'm going to set the standard of, like, communication, affection, vulnerability, transparency, planning dates, all of that. I'm going to set the standard for all of that. And if you don't match it, I can't fuck with you. I'm not going to just, like, involve myself with you if you're not giving me what I'm giving you. Like, that, who would do that? That's like, you're not respecting yourself at that point. Like, ladies, would you deal with any man that is giving you less than what you're giving him? No, you would not. So why the hell would you think as a man that I'm gonna do that? I don't get it, bruh. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just laugh at most of it because it's crazy, and I just focus on what I focus on. It's a lonely road, and like, I be alone a lot, and women will assume that I just got boatloads of women. Y'all stressful to deal with. Why would I want 10 or 5 or 3? It's stressful, man. It's stressful. And I'm older now. When I was younger, yes, I had a player phase or like talking to multiple women, but it stressed me the hell out then. Imagine how it would have stressed me as more of an adult. I'm good. I can care less if you believe it or not. No woman who comes to me and assumes and makes whatever judgment off of me is a woman for me. I understand naturally when we see somebody, you might have assumptions in your head. But my thing is, don't let that stop you from getting to know a person's soul and personality. You may be completely wrong in your head about a person. You may not be correct in your head. It's so funny. Like, I'm just this, in my opinion, I'm just this like handsome man walking around. with no hoes, and no girl know it. Like it's crazy. Like, and they don't believe me. Nobody believes me. It's crazy. Like I don't need to have hoes. Like what's the point? Like I don't know. Like I don't want that. I ultimately want a wife, kids, and a good support system and like a partner. We can make money together. That's what I want. I don't know why that's hard to believe. Like, I think a lot of y'all have like insecurities in yourself that y'all need to check. A lot of y'all need to heal. I ain't perfect. Not perfect at all. Pretty sure there's things about myself that I need to heal too. But it's nothing about me that is going to hinder me from connecting with somebody and being with somebody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those things like will keep you from connecting with somebody and being with somebody. And it's okay. I've just reached a point in my life where like I fixed a lot of things about myself that I knew needed to heal or improve in order to make a relationship work with a woman. So I'm just at a point past that point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm better than nobody or I'm perfect or nothing. I've just done the work already. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm way more better fit for what I'm speaking about. Way more better fit for what I'm speaking about than ever before. So like I'm good now, and I'm just spreading the message, spreading like the advice or wisdom, so you can improve as a person and be better. I still have a lot of things to improve within myself. I still have a lot of things to be better about for sure. But like I said before, nothing that's gonna keep me from like connecting with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people need to do that. It's a lot of insecurities within people that just see you and assume all of these things. Women assume that I already have like so many people in general like talking to me or that I'm talking to that they see me and just ignore me and feel like it's a waste of time because I already got it's not true. It's not true at all. A lot of these very famous or very known models or attractive people or Instagram influencers or whatever you want to call it, be lonely, be alone. Because everybody have all these assumptions about us that like y'all just don't bother to even try to get to know us as people. Like we're still human beings. Like I don't get it, but it is what it is. I try to make the best out of what I can make the best out of, control what I can control, and just, not involve myself with people who are gonna judge me without knowing me. But yeah, dating is hard. I hope it get easier for some of y'all. I have the advice to make it easier and to weed out people you don't need to be dealing with. When you meet someone new, I hope y'all listening, when you meet somebody new, be vulnerable, be transparent, be open, be honest. Don't hold back nothing. And if they don't match you there, cut them off. Easy. You spend way less time wasting your time. Now, what I was trying to say, you waste way less of your time when you do that. Way less of your time. Because, like, I give you all of these things up front, and if you don't match it, I'm going to know like that, and then I don't waste my time. I don't need to wait months and months and months to see how it's going to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? You save a lot of your time, and you save that person's time. And you weed out people that you do not need to be connecting with, giving your body to, giving your time to, attention, none of that. So I hope it gets easier for y'all. I hope y'all take my advice. I hope this video helps somebody or show somebody that somebody out there does think like they do, or maybe they don't. I don't know. Y'all leave a comment, like, comment, subscribe. I go by the name of LOCO. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help myself. Peace.